guys, welcome back to my channel.
Did you even say the word you like, welcome to my channel?
I keep thinking about when you sit there and take the piss out of me.
I can't give a straight face. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna just be a little quick one about weight loss because I did a TikTok of my recent weight loss and it went a bit crazy, and everyone keeps asking me on there and on Instagram how I did it, what was my journey, and how much I have lost in total. So from starting point, I was always quite a big girl growing up. Was always on the bigger side, the chubby kid, whatever you want to call it. I was still into my sports and stuff, like I didn't care, but as I started going into secondary school, I started getting bullied for it a lot, and that kind of led to like comfort eating and putting my feelings into food, and I just got bigger and bigger and bigger. At my heaviest, I was kind of like 21 stone or something, 22 stone. And yeah, throughout my whole childhood, doctors tried things. I got like free gym memberships as a kid, and like doctors were trying to help me, but nothing really worked because my mind wasn't in it, because I just kept being bullied, and I just kept going through the whole thing of like, I'll just eat because why not? And nothing ever worked. They put me on these diets and everything, and my head just wasn't in it, so I wasn't going to lose weight. So over years and years and years, it got to like year 10, so like GCSE time, and I was just kind of like really depressed. I was always kind of like the funny fat girl, do you know what I mean? But then I kind of just got to that point where I was just so depressed and so upset all the time about the way I looked. I just kind of, my mind got to that stage of like, I actually need to do something about this now. So I like started like going back to school up in like laps. Couldn't run for shit, don't get me wrong, but I'd try anyway, carry on, do loads of exercise, eat healthily, drink loads of water, all the general things like the doctors just tell you to do, really. It's not like, it's just common sense. It's not hard. It's just if you want to do it, then you'll get results. And then it went kind of maybe like a year or two when I lost about 2 or 3 stone, maybe 4. And it kind of just kept falling off. But it was a very slow process of where I'd built up so much weight as a kid. It was really difficult to like get rid of my stomach, because at this point it started like overhanging. And yeah, it took a while to like start seeing results, but I kind of just kept going and going and going. Lost like 4 or 5 stone, was like, had now left school and we started partying and drinking, and boys came into the situation and people actually were attracted to me for once, and that was a big thing. Just went and had fun, did my thing, and then I kind of yo-yoed a bit with weight. I sort of put on, lost. It was just kind of that constant, like it didn't properly stick. It was just sort of lose a bit, put on a bit, lose a bit, put on a bit. And then 2 years ago, I fell pregnant unexpectedly. And when I did fall pregnant, I was kind of at a state where I was kind of happy with myself. I was happy with my body. I was like loving life, going out, like having a good time, had a good job. And I was very anxious because I suffer with anxiety quite a bit as well. And I was so anxious about putting on weight again, and if I would lose it, and obviously having a baby, like would I be able to lose the weight again? And I put on like 2 stone in the pregnancy, had a cesarean section, so it was like a good few months recovery. Couldn't do anything hard working or lift anything heavy, baby. And don't get me wrong, like I was very ill after birth, so I managed to kind of drop a lot of weight straight after birth. Within the first few weeks, I dropped pretty much most of what I'd even put on because I was so unwell. I was happy with myself. He obviously loves me, whatever I look like. So I was just like, you know, I was just like, cool, I'm happy. He's happy. I'm not bothered. And then, you know, like, you get into a relationship, you order loads of takeaways, you get loads of shit food, you become really settled and comfortable, and you just eat together, go out for dinner together. And I ended up putting on like I just lost like 2 stone, and then I put on a stone and kind of had it ever since, really. And obviously then with a newborn baby, it was like I didn't have the time to properly focus on my exercise and get going, and I was kind of too busy in love and like going out with him and enjoying my time that I had, now being a mum, like on my own. And yeah, I kind of just got comfortable and just kind of just became comfortable with the fact that he loves me as I am, and just carried on. And then I kind of put on a bit of weight again, and kind of got to that point like a month ago, just thinking like, he might like me as I am, but I don't. And I just kind of started eating a bit better again, working out again, drinking lots of water, and lost a little bit more weight. But don't get me wrong, like, it's been a very stop and start because I have got a toddler, and it's very as and when I can find the time to eat, because I rarely eat during the day. I just have dinner, and then it just ends to like snacking, because obviously you're focused on baby all day. But I'll get there. It's slow progress, but yeah, at the moment, kind of lost a bit more of my stomach, just kind of going slowly and steadily, drinking lots of water, eating better. Still treat yourself at the same time though. Obviously I watched a little video at the end of, from like start to now, of like every stage that I've been through, of like up and down and staying and so on, and then obviously what I'm like now. But yeah, I think you should be happy in the skin you're in, and obviously if you're not happy with yourself, then take those small steps to just start to change your body. It's really not a race. Like, it takes time, and at the end of the day, like, if your partner loves you and your family love you and everything, that's all that you really need, and just keep going. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll be back soon with another video. Subscribe if you like. Bye.
And it went like,
and they never go broke, never on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce, and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling.